get 8 inches inside your skin, I'm going to be the one to give you the next graping that you deserve.
Happy you're here. What brings you in the live?
Well, we talked once before, I think a couple weeks ago, but, yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, I have a question, because you seem to know a lot about the Bible, and I actually think that's really cool. Like, I'm impressed. Every time I come across your thing, I'm listening to it, and I hear you bring up the Bible a lot, which is great. So I respect the craft, but I wanted to ask you something. So you know the two witnesses in Revelation?
The two witnesses?
Yeah, the book of Revelation, Revelation 11:3.
Can you remind me?
Yeah, so Revelation 11:3, you know, it's about Jesus coming back. Well, there's these two people that get the world ready for Jesus. And Revelation 11:3 says, I will give power to my two witnesses, and they'll prophesy for 1,260 days.
So, who are the two witnesses? Trump and Vance?
No, actually, nobody really knows this, but so it says the two olive trees, but if you go to Zechariah 4, it says Zerubbabel is one of the two witnesses. Because in Revelation 11:4, it says two olive trees. And in Zechariah 4, it says two olive trees. And then Zechariah gets confirmed that Zerubbabel is one of the two witnesses. So I'll just cut to the chase.
I thought it was more Enoch and Elijah, because Enoch and Elijah were the ones that never actually unalived. They were sent up in chariot. They were sent up some miraculous way. They never actually experienced passing away. So I don't think it was two olive trees. I think the rumors are that it alludes to Elijah and an Enoch.
But that everybody has different opinions, but the Bible explicitly says that the two in Revelation 11:4 it says the two olive trees. And in Zechariah 4 it says the two olive trees. Revelation 11:4 directly cites from Zechariah 4, and it's Zerubbabel. So I want to cut to the chase. You spend a lot of time mocking God, and honestly, your punishment was that you got graped, and you totally deserved it. How do you like when God mocks you, since you want to mock God? You deserved your grape. I'm glad you got graped. I hope it happens again. By the way, I'm also the Antichrist. I am the Dark Lord you've been talking about, and I'm going to make sure that the world knows that you got graped for talking smack on God. What do you have to say about that, mocker? Yeah, you're quiet now, huh, little girl? You think you're so freaking tough and cool, Barbie princess world. No, you're in my hell, and you got graped because you like to talk smack on God. I think he did it on purpose. I think he wanted it to happen to you. I think he wanted to turn you into the demon that you are so that you could serve the Dark Lord alongside him, punishing people in hell. What do you think about that? Go ahead and cry your little tears like you were last week when I saw you. You were crying, oh my God. Get over yourself. Oh, you're finally silent. This is the first time I've heard you actually shut the heck up. This is called discipline, honey bear. You've been mocking God as a full-time job. You can't even you're not even smart enough to keep yourself from getting raped. And you think you're smart enough to understand God? You can't even stop yourself from getting raped. And you think you're smarter than God? I think God needs to let you get raped again to humble you, honestly. I think you should just keep getting graped until you stop talking smack on God. Like grape, 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 grape. Grapes of wrath and hell, and then maybe you'll stop talking smack on God. Yeah, God is evil. It's called the Antichrist, and he's here right now saying you're a mocker, and he's glad you got graped. What do you have to say for yourself, little girl? So what do you have to say? Oh, a woman that's finally quiet. A woman finally being quiet like the Bible says she's supposed to. You're finally fulfilling scripture for once. Instead of mocking God, you're fulfilling. This is 2 Timothy says a woman should be quiet in church. I just took your butt to church, girl. The Dark Lord's church. How do you like it? I bet you freaking liked getting raped. I think you fantasize about it. I think you want it to happen again.
Okay, you good? Did you get it out?
I mean, I got more, but I wanted to give you an opportunity to to respond to your persecution from the Antichrist.
You don't have more. That was the end of your little thing because you were expecting me to do some more back and forth, but yeah, I'm kind of bored to be honest. So anything else you want to add? Or?
Well, hey, you know what would be less boring? Getting raped again. Like, I bet you weren't bored during that. Like, that probably wasn't boring enough. Honestly, I think it was a gift to you that God let that happen, and you cry about it as if it's something bad. But like, doesn't the Bible say God works all things together for the good of those who love him? And you know his word pretty well. So I think God let you get raped because he loves you, and he's somehow going to turn it into a gift for you in the future.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to do something like, I thought you were going to add up the ante. I didn't know you were just going to say the same exact thing. So are you have anything like interesting to add to that, or?
No, I just find it pretty interesting that you actually were silent for a whole 5 minutes instead of mocking God. I think maybe this is just the first time you get mocked by the Antichrist. Since you want to mock God, now I'm going to mock you.
I'm so sorry. I am kind of falling asleep a little bit. I thought you were going to add something more interesting.
Oh, I can keep you awake, baby. I can keep you awake. You're
the
lucky
baby,
that you don't even...
the soft sounding baby. That was funny. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else you want to add, if you have nothing to kind of, I thought you were going to shock me. That wasn't really shocking. I thought you were going to try to shock me, but to be honest, I'm a little bored. If you have anything, if you actually want to if you actually want to get under my skin, you're going to try a little harder than that.
I'm going to get inside
that was kind of boring.
I'm going to get 8 inches. I'm going to get 8 inches inside your skin. I'm going to be the one to give you the next graping that you deserve. I'm going to get in. I got 8. You said you want something interesting. I've got 8 very interesting inches, and I could put it wherever you need it. And you probably need it all over, honestly. So anyway, Zerubbabel is me. I'm one of the two witnesses, and I'm
so you just admitted on the internet that you would grape me?
I'm saying you deserve it. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm saying you deserve it.
You just said you would do it next.
I would help with it because I think you need to be disciplined. You're a bad little girl. You mocking the God who made you. You're a bad little girl, and honestly, I think it needs to happen again because you didn't clearly you didn't get the message from the first time you let it happen.
You sir just admitted you would grape me.
No, I would be there to support God's justice getting taken out.
You said honestly, you would grape me because I made you feel insecure. Okay, well, thank you. That's exactly what I needed you to say. Okay, see you later. Bye. Listen, Lock-in. I was reading the comments. People are like, born again, drop him. What are you doing? Oh, no, they want a rise out of you. Here's 2 things. They want a rise out of you. They want you to yell back and go, what the hell are you saying? They want that attention. I've been a teacher for 13 years, all the way from ages 1, when I worked in a nursery, all the way to ages 18 when I did high school. Primarily, they usually start maturing in middle school because they're too embarrassed to stand out. But in elementary school, and in early childhood, like 2 to 5, but they do things because they want a reaction. They'll slap the cup off the table, so you go, look, you spilt a cup. But if you ignore it, then they stop wanting to do that behavior because they realize they're not getting the attention. So trippy. We don't give them the attention, right? And so when they're trying to give that reaction out of you, what's the funniest thing? Trippy, that heart stage was crazy, and so was the crown. Holy shit. We'll celebrate you to kind of cleanse everybody's palate, but that's my favorite part is when they try to say that to get a reaction. But I'm a teacher. I know what that tactic is. So if you just look at them, they get embarrassed because they expect you to fight back. And so when you don't, they're like, yeah, what do you have to say about that? Please say something. Please say something. I need you to say something. Please. Please say something. Please. Please. I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm just sitting here in the quiet. Please say something. Please. So when you don't say anything, they get really embarrassed. And then to try to, it's like the little kid. They knock off the cup. You don't pay attention to them. So then maybe the shoe gets thrown next or the cereal gets thrown. I knew he was going to say something worse. So I knew if I just looked at the camera, he would say something worse. And it worked. He went from I'm happy it happened to it's going to happen to you again and I'm going to be happy about that. And then when I ignored that one, he went to that he's going to grape me.
I'm going to be the one to give you the next graping that you deserve.
I knew I would be able to get that. So chat, lock in. If you drop him right away, then we can't catch him saying level 3, what the fuck? Oh, man. They get so embarrassed when they try to get a reaction out of you and you don't give it to them. They're like, say something. Please! Please! Oh, man. Just letting you know, chat. If you're sitting at home and you're like, that was really disturbing, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me, not even a tiny bit, and it actually made me feel better that I made him feel embarrassed.